Hello everyone, and welcome to our newest 5-Minute Virus-Free Friday, a little inspiration where I promise you will not hear the 5 syllables coronavirus. So I'm still here in my sanctuary, broadcasting from in front of one of my favorite stained glass windows. I hope y'all aren't getting bored with the background. Let me know if you are, I'll switch it up, but I don't know, I kind of like it, so I'm gonna hang out here for a while. Today I want to talk about assumptions, and I'm thinking of a story about my dad. He used to read me Bible stories when I was growing up, and it was always right before bed. And one of my favorites was the great story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But for some reason, maybe it was because my dad had a really thick Southern accent, but more likely it was because I knew I was going to bed right after that story. I would always thought it was Shadrach, Meshach, and to bed we go. Just the way I heard it, you know, what can I say? There were other things that, of course, I misunderstood too. Maybe these ring true with you. I, in elementary school, always thought that one of the letters in the alphabet was L-M-N-O, you know, the letter before P. And as a teenager and all the way through life, I'm a little famous for singing the wrong lyrics to songs. Have you ever done that? Like there's this song that I loved growing up, I think it was like the 70s, called We Built This City by Starship. And the song is We Built This City on Rock and Roll. And I thought it was We Built This City on Sausage Rolls. I don't know. Maybe I thought it was Philly. I don't know whatever. I don't think I'm the only one though. I think people do this a lot. Maybe this resonates with your life. In fact, I actually read an article recently that there's a term for singing the wrong song lyrics, and it's called mondegreen, M-O-N-D-G-R-E-E-N, and it's defined as a word or phrase that results from mishearing or misinterpreting a statement like a song lyric. Who knew? It's pretty common in human behavior. There was a study actually done at the Baylor College of Medicine that concluded that when our brains try to process imprecise information, like a song lyric that we're not totally sure about, the blanks are filled in based on our own personal biases and experiences and beliefs. I mean, makes sense, right? I have to say, given that definition and that understanding, I think there's a lot of mondegreening going on in our world today. Well, we as society are just terrible listeners. That's really what it comes down to. We form our answer or opinion before someone else's sentence is even finished. We make assumptions that aren't in evidence, kind of like we used to say in the law. We form conclusions about what people are saying, filling in the blanks based on our bias and our experiences and our beliefs. In fact, I would go as far to say that we worship the idol of assumptions. The idol kind of like Nebuchadnezzar in the story with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, or to bed we go. You might remember the story. Shadrach, Meshach, and see, I can't even say it all together. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are thrown into a fiery furnace because they refuse to worship at the altar of the golden idol of King Nebuchadnezzar. However, an angel joins them in the fire, not only saving them, but transforming the heart of the king. Problem is, we, unlike Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, continue to worship at that golden idol in our lives, that golden idol of assumptions. I mean, maybe it's when our spouse or partner starts to tell us something and we cut them off because we know, we've already heard it. Yeah, whatever. Or maybe it's when we quickly change the remote on the TV because, honey, we've heard all we need to hear. Or maybe it's when we refuse to listen to another side of an argument or a story, or to dismiss an insight from a person with whom we disagree. However it occurs, the refusal to listen tends to result in incomplete and inaccurate understandings of what is being said. We then fill in the blanks subconsciously with our assumptions. Kind of like when you know that your dad is trying to get you to sleep, you hear Shadrach, Meshach, and to bed we go. The bottom line is this: we repeat what we think we hear. And if we repeat it long enough, it becomes our truth. Listening is a holy ritual that we should perform with grace and love every single day. I mean, let's just think about this. What if we refused to worship at the idol of assumptions? What if instead we lean on our faith to bring us a little more patience, a little more empathy, and a little more understanding? When we step out in faith, powerful forces come to our aid, like perhaps an angel, like in the story from Daniel. Maybe an angel might come to our aid, standing beside us, whispering in our ear, take a breath, let them talk, hear their story. You know, I don't think I'll ever be able to break the habit of singing song lyrics that are wrong. Song lyrics are going to mortify my family and friends, but I hope the inaccuracies will stop there. I mean, singing a song lyric that a writer never intended is a wrong, but putting words into other people's mouths is a whole nother kind of wrong. I hope this gives you a little something to chew on this weekend and into next week. I wish you all many blessings, and I'll look forward to seeing you again at our next 5-Minute Virus-Free Friday.